and it's my
Here's
stream.
my argument. No, here's my argument. Let me make my argument. I'm hyper depressed, and playing Kodaka games makes me happy the same way that playing Pokemon games make me happy. So I don't care.
You realize that is morally in the wrong, though. Craig!
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Cattle, what?
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
That's not related at all.
No. You're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me.
Dude, if this turned into like a sci-fi game where the villain was aliens and Yasuhiro was the foreshadowing all along, like for real, I'd be a little bit about it.
Some crazy being came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
I'm really afraid Hiro's gonna make it to the end now. Like, how is he still alive? I could never kill any of my friends. They're not friends. You guys don't like each other.
I'm glad we're all in agreement, and if we had just asked the people who did commit murders if they were going to, they all would have said yes.
Kyoko says that sarcastically, and Makoto's like, we should have done that, oh my god!
Oh my god, that was the meta play! Yo, Makoto, what are you feeling on these desks?
It's pretty good.
Medium well.
There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine, and what? They even have protein Zymex!
So we're gonna do a Normalium and Fatalium.
They
thing,
even have
huh?
Normalium and Fatalium.
What's
They've even
that?
got Cold Killer X. Damn, everyone gets
There's
one.
a picture. This picture. Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka living a normal life, and I would know as the ultimate basic bitch.
I just love that he keeps finding these extremely plot and secret relevant photos just like on the ground in random rooms.
If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. Like when you tried to split the atom and blew up a fucking city!
That's the twist, Makoto! You did Oppenheimer!
You destroyed Japan with your hyper-realistic blood eye!
So the picture is real? It's really real? For real? If that's true, if that's the case, if that's accurate.
In other words,
Tell him about it, Naegi.
you know, you haven't told me what you think yet.
Here, I'll open my mouth and tell you my thoughts.
And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you.
Are you saying I was bait? You masturbated me, Kyoko, what the hell?
And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
What do you mean? Why would that not be a good idea?
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself.
Did someone say Byakuya? He just descends from the ceiling. No, I have something I like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? Well, I can't do that.
My birthday? But Monokuma must have faked it!
What? I don't... Well, that means that it's real, because Yasuhiro's wrong every time he talks, so...
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Huh?
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me?
I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop.
It's just 400 gigs of shearing sheep. I'm not sure why.
I don't know what my creator was into. It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What does that mean?
Did they phrase it exactly like that? It was the very horrible, no good, very bad day.
Did you learn anything else?
No! I'm sorry. That's everything I found. You could just drag me into the garbage can and right-click and click empty garbage bin.
What's the difference between us and that program, really? The tragedy deleted all humans on Earth, and we're just homunculi in a factory. What makes you think that, Makoto? That's insane. That's a crazy thing to say.
That's the craziest thing you've said. I'll kill you.
Do you think Kyoko at first was like, why do we have to do this killing game? And they were like, listen, I know it seems really intense as a first thing to subject these new baby homunculi to, but I swear to God, they don't develop as people until they've gone through a significant amount of stress. Like, you'll watch them. Sometimes they actually absorb too much of the personalities of people who die in front of them. Like, that's why we had to kill Taka. Like, that, like...
That's too much.
The two guardians. One always tells the truth, and the other is Byakuya.
Hey, Makoto, you're looking very smart today.
Nope. No, I'm
One
not.
always calls me stinky, and the other one always calls me smelly.
Why is this happening to me? I'm just I'm just an innocent man. She went soundlessly. We came.
That was also soundless somehow. Honestly, it was pretty weird.
Oh, yeah, the idea of coming in pure silence with no facial expression is really... That's so unpleasant, actually.
That's such a
Sounds
awful
like
image.
something he would do. That is something he would do.
Just...
That's how the homunculi are, unfortunately. That's right. It has to do with alter ego.
But you said we didn't need homunculi anymore. Wait, sorry, I read chat out of the corner of my eye. That wasn't even on purpose.
I'm sorry, Makoto. What did you just call him? Makoto, you've been hanging out with Tiffany too much. I was the only one that called alter ego that.
There's no coming back from this one.
For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days.
It's because someone's been poisoning the new protein you've been eating and you're gonna die.
Are you curious to hear more about
No.
what a locked room murder entails?
No, give me a choice, no.
The type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Makoto, it's pretty straightforward.
Figure it out, dude.
And the type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a locked room?
Follow me, Makoto. Follow me. Eyes on the
What
prize.
But you're standing still. How do I follow you?
Do you recognize it? Oh, that's you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her.
Kyoko
That's a
writing
candy
down
wrapper.
notes. Oh, God.
This is not how they're supposed to absorb each other's personality.
Something has gone horribly wrong.
This glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of the bottle.
You whiz-bang investigation, Makoto. It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle.
But ships can't fit in bottles. Those are boat. Boat are bigger than me. They do not fit in the palm of my hand, Kyoko.
You see, Makoto, there's generally speaking 4 kinds of ships.
That little splatter looks like a bunny.
You're right.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
we've solved the
Always
case.
completely not upset anymore, going, it looks like a bunny rabbit.
It's impossible not to have regrets. I know. I still see the faces of the boy I couldn't save on the beach that day.
Oh, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Make it quick.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
So you found out. Omoshiroi.
Oh, true, Roshimaru? An aura, of total.
total decay. An aura of stank-ass pussy.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even scream. It makes me sick to my stomach.
No, that's just the
I
smell
was-
of your pussy doing that. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint.
Dude, it's yellow cocaine. Let's go.
Powdered piss for when you run out of piss and need more. I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room.
Okay.
So how's this? With my triple joined thumb. What the fuck?
Makoto, why does your thumb have why do you have 2 knuckles on your thumb?
I'm a freak.
Oh.
I thought you were supposed to be normal.
One of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold bloody letters. It said
Joko.
Joko.
The person who killed Sakura was only fooling around.
Just as I finished up,
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's me, the new character. Oh.
Is everything
It's
ready?
just Taka
Programmer.
again. Just alive with no
if Taka
explanation.
showed up again, I'd close the game. Chula's a delight. I hope she can stick around. Thanks for the super chat. Chula's been here over a year, so kind of an ominous thing to say.
It's a little ominous.
Oh, they found out that we're planning to throw her into a wood chipper.
Shut up. If they're gonna do something fun and it's none of us, I think this would be the case to make it none of us, and it's just Sakura's like, I love drinking poison. I
love
I'm
slurping the
drinking
gurt.
crude oil.
I mean, I also do think that, yeah, it's probably Hero. I don't fucking know. Who gives a shit?
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. It's Hero.
Oh, I do think that counting Aoi as the murderer because of the stupid, like, the candy interacted with the cold killer X that she drank, and so technically Aoi was the murderer. I think that would be the funniest, because then it would be like, Lamau, you did it, dumbass, even though it wasn't on purpose. But, I don't know, maybe that's too interesting. Maybe I'm hoping too far. Maybe I'm Hope's Peak. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right? Maybe lead with that. Call out post! Mean to me on Discord! Made a game that wasn't as diverse as it could have been. 3 murders confirmed. Litter.
Why'd you put that on page 50 of the document?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
I do kind
How
of
do
love...
I know that?
I mean, yeah, I love the idea of him going like, I know what'll solve the crime and pin it on someone else. Just pick this up, Toko. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Joko, whoever wrote it tried to tell us genocide Jack is Toko. Jack Oko. That's really funny.
He still hasn't figured that
He
out.
still hasn't blocked it.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Stick me in a stew.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
You're not gonna get off that easy. We're gonna kill you. Owie, that... You don't boil someone. Wow, I'm glad I survived the boiling.
Oh, but we're not just gonna boil you in regular water. We're gonna put you in a giant bong.
We're gonna boil you in the water that kills you. Oh,
In other
sorry.
words,
In
at
other
least
words,
one other person.
In other words,
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
the thing that loads different portraits is 1 frame faster than the camera. So in shots like that, where both the camera and the portrait change, you can actually watch Makoto's portrait change exactly 1 frame too quick, and it makes my editor's eye so mad. Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. You mean the case, right?
Probably
Say psych.
the case.
They mean the case.
Yeah, there's no way.
We are more than halfway through the game.
Definitely more than halfway.
Did they just
Oh,
put that into
God.
fuck with us?
Now, this is really gonna steam that JelloApocalypse guy. Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
I think she might be Genocide Jack.
Why? Why, mother? Why? would
I'm
there
Jeff
be a
Goldblum,
bottle-
of course.
I am Byakuya Togami, of course. Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Hina, did you know that there was pee-pee powder on her foot?
It did.
It did. There was pee-pee powder. Same yellow powder with a chem lab.
Peter Griffin, I am him.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? All right, there's a lot of shit going on here. Well, a piece of paper, is it?
How novel!
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless.
It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Machikayo!
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised.
Listen, Makoto, I just came here to have like a down-to-earth one-on-one. You need to fucking change.
You need to lock
you need to
in, man.
cut this shit out, Makoto.
Yeah, I need you to lock it in. It's so fun.
I need you to fucking lock in, man. Come on.
I don't know how it took me this long to clock this. We're in Makoto's room, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you would agree that Makoto's room is between two other rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Why are there windows to the next room over?
Those are just there for aesthetics so that you remember that you're locked in here.
If this were a game that, like, I don't know, Chula was like, guys, I found this game that I think would be funny to play. And we're like, what the hell is Danganronpa? Like, we lived in the universe where this came out and made no waves. Then I'd be like, this is so bad. And I'd be kind of amused. But the fact that I live in a world where a lot of people consumed this, like, deeply saddens me.
You're only mad because it's popular and it's like,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm only upset by climate change because it's everywhere. Like, if climate change were in one square in someone's closet, it would mean very little to me. You understand? So when something affects many lives, it is worse. That is my thing.
It's just that everything is fine, and one day one guy goes like, "Ah, shit, where did I put the?" And like goes to the closet in the hall that he like never uses, and there's not much hope that it's in there, but he's like, I've looked everywhere else. Fucking, what could the worst be? Opens it, just embroiled by the heat of a sun, localized in that one space.
He opens his closet and it's like 10 feet of standing water, and he's like, what the hell? I only left 3
Sea
feet.
levels risen. Oh my god!
I only left 3 feet of standing water in my closet. Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, Makoto,
Yeah.
I need you to bring me Bambi 2 for the PlayStation. I put my hands...
Bro, the amount of force needed to open a door, I opened the door.
that is gonna be the worst fucking sentence I've seen in this damn.
I felt you applying a certain amount of force.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
All right. All right, let's calm down.
All right, pianist, hang on a second.
Kyoko was right. I know. Look at
Mukuro Ikusaba.
I don't know why that's the end of chapter 4 instead of the start of chapter 5, TBH. I guess because it's not dawn yet.
I guess.
Oh, I actually I forgot that they did
All right,
the 7 question?
Hey, that legit a thing I like, for real. I think that's pretty good. Don't give me the altar lump. I don't want that.
Why call it a lump?
Good job, dude. Here's a lump. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet.
Yasuhiro, you don't prompt. If Toko's silent, bask in it. Don't point it out. Don't ruin it. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Oh my god.
Do you remember this?
I
Makoto,
don't.
I lived overseas a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing.
So I'm just kind of mesmerized by the way the frontmost layer of petals kind of like zigzags to the right awkwardly sometimes.
Oh, it must stink like shit in here.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is this? What the fuck is your problem?
Just screaming.
Makoto's like a 3-year-old who just like doesn't know what something is and starts like freaking out about it for no reason.
This is important. There's lore in this shed.
Some kind of control panel. Does it control air conditioning or something? Go away!
Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel's locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Why that portrait?
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? You fucking freak ass!
No, we're us. It's me, Vixen, and Savvy. Why don't we examine the implications of a water fetish for like a little bit?
Okay. So,
Oh my God.
consumption or just like being in it?
It has to be
He's
being
talking
in
about
it.
running through sprinklers. He's just talking about being in it.
Like, do you think it would be like a bath, or is it like something really specific? Like, oh, it hit me just a little. Like getting, like if someone else near you is like drying their hands and they kind of like flick off the last bit and like one drip hits you, it's like, oh, he
My
dies.
favorite thing that you can look at is in this room. Like in the whole game, my favorite thing you can look at.
Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Oh, chicken!
Chicken!
So much! This is my favorite!
Photographs of chickens, not drawings. Photographs of chickens with a filter on them.
Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? There's exactly 5 of them here.
The sexiest number.
5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers.
I wish sometimes I did have a face cam so you guys could have seen the like multiple physical reactions I just did.
Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
No, how I said it is right too.
But that's the hardest part, Master Wayne.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it!
Even if it's hard. Makoto!
Yeah.
You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What about the pickaxe?
Well, there was a pickaxe.
What the fuck?
So, what is it you want to figure out?
Kyoko's identity.
Eh?
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right?
Ah, the mystery
Kyoko.
solved.
It's you. How long have you been standing there?
I'm very, very angry
Angry at what?
at the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst!
Who cares?
My precious! They stole it!
But what the heck is your precious?
My dick and balls! Shut up!
Oh my
I hope all
God.
of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street!
Oh my god!
I can't believe someone stole his dick and balls and he's gone. What the heck is all that about?
He said something about his dick and balls getting stolen? Doesn't anyone have any idea what that might mean?
It likely has something to do with Kyoko and his dick and his balls.
Huh?
Who else than her would be willing and able to steal Monokuma's dick and balls?
Did Kyoko really steal Monokuma's dick and balls? If that's true, what was... I'll look like such a weenie if I have to ask
I'll look
what
like
a dick
such a
and balls
homunculus if I
Oh my
question what the
God.
dick and balls are.
As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it, but more important, did I hear the doorbell? 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 Did I hear
Going back to bed!
the doorbell? Did I hear the doorbell? Did I
try
hear the doorbell?
Let me try emphasizing every different way. Did I hear the doorbell? Did I hear the doorbell?
Listen, director, I want to. Come on, let me try something. Let me try something. Did I hear the doorbell?
The doorbell?
Last track.
Kyoko screaming outside the room.
Did I hear the doorbell? Did I hear the doorbell?
Did I hear the doorbell?
Did I hear the doorbell?
Kyoko.
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there.
Hey, wait, Kyoko! Did you hear a doorbell? I need confirmation. Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. By the way, did you hear the doorbell?
That's right.
So I was right. And what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
The 16th student lying in somewhere in this room. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Danganronpa ASMR? It's so quiet, you can just barely make out a doorbell. Maybe. Did you hear the doorbell? Did you hear the doorbell?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out here. Now, what do you want?
I can't resist. Just, something about Monokuma reciprocating immediately without question is like so horrible. There's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
Well, I don't have any more dick and balls.
I don't have any dick and balls, so that's a mystery that will go unsolved. But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female.
That's not true. Oh, well, you told us earlier that your dick and balls had been stolen. What? Just between you and me. What is this dick and balls of yours?
We're just starting with, what are the dick and or balls? This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys working, like, just fumbling in the dark like you? You stick your hand down there and you're like, what's going on? I don't know.
What?
See if anything happens.
What are these things?
Not good. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for a wedding, for anything.
What is this voice you're doing? I can toss you a game if you want one, Savvy. Have him do an impression of whoever just spoke the line before him.
Oh, that's fun!
Oh, okay. Contagious voice. Do you know where she is?
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh? You don't know either?
We have no idea.
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
For serious.
It would seem that way.
Where the heck could she have gotten to?
Don't you think we should all go look for her?
And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Are you straight jorking it right now?
And by it, I mean the peanuts you stole from me.
And by it, I mean
You lifting dick and balls.
my dick and balls.
They were mine first.
I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say...
I was jerking it.
Yeah,
silly
breaks
guy.
down the door. I knew it! I knew you had them!
Makoto, take your fucking hoodie off.
Yeah, maybe that's why you're fucking sweating, you fucking freak. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, there's little drops of water all over me.
Good lord. Why? Why?
Jello's like, I'm not trapped here with you. You're all trapped here with me.
Why?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I was gonna say, it's the voice Savvy was trying to do. I hope we walk through these doors and Makoto gets hit with a bunch of bricks and they just kill him group style. How much money do I have to spend so you stop voicing Toko's?
I wouldn't mind handing her off.
Oh no, that's not what we meant.
Together. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to all the ends of the earth.
Yeah, okay, how about we play the Byakuya game? Doesn't matter how much you give, but for every super chat from now on, that'll count as a muted Toko line.
You know what? Sure. I'm down.
So,
I'll be back. Let me open a notepad.
This would have been the smart play from the beginning, rather than just, okay, you've given us X amount of money, we're gonna play Danganronpa. You set it up as a tug of war. You have the people who are donating because they want to see more Danganronpa content, and you pit them against the people donating to try and stop the Danganronpa content. We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed. This is what we have to do, so we have to do it.
Skip.
For serious?
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Skip.
Okay. No problem is solved by running away. Find your dick and balls and be a man.
He's right. You can't move forward without dick and balls. You can't move forward without dick and balls.
Get your packer, Makoto. We're going.
As my consciousness attempted to left, that voice reached up and pulled it back to earth. It was a bucket of water! Oh!
I think you'd better tell us everything you know.
Well, all Kyoko told me was, no, don't talk to me. Nope, you can't, you don't get to.
I'm pulling a Kyoko here. Fuck, he found me.
Let's see. No, there's no keyhole. I'm just
That doesn't even have a keyhole, you silly.
I'm just a stupid little
Billy,
bitch.
Billy.
Oh, you silly little guy. This hasn't got any keyholes in it.
Makoto, you have to use the key.
Hey, so when you opened that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom.
The room was strange. I mean, this one's like really strange. Very not normal.
If it's the worst, does that mean you're despair?
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
I'm doing it. I'm thinking.
Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly. Yes, it was.
Despair.
All we were left with was despair.
I love that Monokuma doesn't use information he had from the cameras. He just like walks over and looks at the body. He's like, ew! And then writes that down and it's just like, I looked at the body. Ew! It says.
Yeah.
Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. I would know because I'm so normal.
It's savvy reading for Makoto for at least for a little while.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm Jello.
Why are you lying,
There's
Jula?
also-
Are you doing
On the
are you
back
doing
of
a
her right
bit, Jula?
hand.
I don't get it.
The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all.
Oh, step it up, Makoto.
Oh.
Come on.
God damn it, they didn't make any of it wet. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it.
Interested by your impression of me.
Meanwhile, Kyoko writing notes going, something's wrong with his voice now. I don't know what would make that happen.
Oh my
No! No, dude, the fucking chicken, dude!
There's no
Yeah.
way.
4? That's not a number between 4 and 6 unless it's inclusive.
Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true.
This is egregious.
Look at it again, dude.
Byakuya! Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Why are you that height?
Let me try that again. Byakuya!
No. Go back.
it. Thanks.
I never gone to a public bathhouse.
Did Makoto's iron skull knock all the wind out of it?
Makoto, keep an eye out for that Monokuma's dick and balls. I might have need of them. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here.
More concrete. Concrete is
More
hard.
concrete.
It's pretty hard, yeah.
I looked at it with my eyeballs and my weird hand, which now only had one knuckle instead of two on my phone. That was how I saw things, as just an ordinary person. But then, shut up.
Are you still fucking going on over there? What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
His trap?
God must have really hated you to make you so dull.
Makoto, don't listen to Byakuya. He's a bitch-ass motherfucker.
What did you say, samurai? Kyoko, I thought you died because I have the brain of a nematode.
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
I made it here just. What school regulation did I violate?
Why are you trying to get me killed, Byakuya?
Kyoko just goes up to Byakuya, grabs it by the lapel, and just goes, "Listen, I'm the only one here with half a brain cell. You better fucking let me live, you idiot!"
Of course I didn't die.
Kyoko, my question.
Everyone catch a bubble.
Oh, a bubble!
Whoa, bubbles!
Bubbles!
Bubbles, the closest
Yes,
thing I
Mr.
had to a father figure.
I had to talk to Kyoko. Oh, I wish she didn't
right.
leave. Kyoko, where are you?
Eyes on me, Makoto.
Oh, Kyoko.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
That's-
I'll rewrite this line. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, man,
This decor!
yeah. Sorry, are we about to fight Bowser in the sky? What is
It really is that color scheme, isn't it?
That's a ghost!
But she has legs and stuff.
Okay, we're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
Wow.
That ghost shit was wildly unproductive, y'all. You gotta lock the fuck in. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, chattel, pratter, chit-chat, pritch-chat, chattel. Fine.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi between 10 p.m. and 7:30 a.m. Okay, it looks like the game has begun. You're now halfway through Danganronpa. What can I do? Whoa, blood's rushing to my fucking head. What should I do? What should I?
Roller coaster!
Punishment time. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna dangle you upside down till you're lightheaded.
That's why it was called Dangling Rompas.
Oh my god.
We were the Rompas all along. What did I miss? Insanely nothing.
And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto? And you can prove this, right?
No, I can't.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
No, now I'm
Makoto-
trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Detective type. If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this.
No, you don't get to New York. I see your game.
Pardon me, Mr. Monokuma. I'll get out of your hair. Just one more.
Just
No,
one
excuse-
more thing, Mr. Kamanakuma.
It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
Honey of a climax?
You know, that old phrase, down the docks.
Running out of bear puns already.
Aram, really, your defense there really tickled me, so I'm just gonna move on without further comment.
Yes, I've salvaged the reputation of Danganronpa.
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
To prove a point, most likely.
But why?
Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy.
Yeah, you're probably white. How pathetic.
You're probably white. But you might be purple.
You might be purple.
Honestly, her skin is kind of purple. It is sort of funny.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much nothing is happening. You would. Yo, he kind of spitting.
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto?
In the future, we all fucked Owie.
Fucking what? I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
In the future, we all fuck Owie, but Toko is dead.
Allow me to reconsider.
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
How very Rumpelstiltskin of you.
What?
In the future, we all fuck Rumpelstiltskin.
Makoto! I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway. Certainly now that Makoto won't stop about us fucking Rumpelstiltskin.
Gee willikers, so there's a hidden room she couldn't get into? Oh, now that's a pickle. I think we can assume there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But for my money, there's something more to it than that. The way she talked about her pops, the idea her old man might use that as his humdinger of a password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her, since she's an idiot. You know, I'm glad I thought of it. She hasn't even done it yet. You know what? I thought of it. I'm glad I thought of it. We've come really far. My thought is my friend. This is not a filing cabinet.
Yeah, that's an armoire.
That is straight up a dresser.
That's a dresser.
We're
A
not friends
credenza
anymore?
at best. What the fuck?
Oh, it's Hero's locker. This locker sucks. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Oh my god.
Hagakure looks inside the locker and goes, "Whoa, somebody stole my bong!"
I don't know what the rest of this stuff is. Somebody stole my bong. He starts waving his hand over the crystal ball. It begins bubbling and he exhales smoke from his mouth. Whoa.
How'd you do that? It's Bluetooth.
Now that Savvy's not here, I'm finally fucking important. That'll teach Savvy for trying to be our friend and hang out with us.
Oh, guess what I found? A self-destruct button.
Whatever you do, don't.
Ah, Makoto, it's you.
Oh, Byakuya.
Hey, Makoto. Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're... you? When we get out of here, remember this moment.
Wow, I can't believe they actually programmed a custom line for that. That's pretty funny.
That's fucking funny.
Yet again, Byakuya can't stop winning.
5'7", 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32.
Those
Her
are not
vitals?
Her vitals.
That's how
They
many.
probably, literally, they were like, what does 3 sizes mean? I don't know.
I went to the doctor and he put that thing around my arm and did the little pumpy pump and it got tight and he went, "Yep, blood pressure 31/22/32. Wow, auga.
I'd say that 2 has story improvement, but wow, the fan surface is way worse in 2. 2 gets the worst of it.
Very much, yes.
Do we get to see Kamaida's panties?
You wish. BMI is a little bit bullshit, but
It's a little bit bullshit.
It's a little bit bullshit, but definitely I will agree with the BMI scale at 97 pounds and 5'7". Girl's underweight. That is so
No,
true.
she's the ultimate soldier. She's killed so many people by secretly ripping out her own bones as weapons to reduce them as weight. We're the last humans on Earth, Makoto. We'll all have to fuck Owie to further on the human race. Not to be weird, aren't you also female? What? No. Oh. Okay. I'm non-binary. What are you talking about? I'm gender non-conforming as fuck, Makoto. What are you talking about?
You're nearly halfway through Danganronpa.
Wait, but mine's different. But that can't be right. Because in my picture,
Hiro, you have a picture too, right?
I burned it in my bong.
How?
Okay. But be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence, and I want to smoke it later.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well. It's just a chicken.
Delightful.
Exactly 5 chickens.
You know, we could have like...
Sorry, Junko was getting absolutely fucking blasted in that one.
Yeah, I love that one.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time using the 3DS's 3D feature.
Yeah.
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't because it's fake. It's because I'm some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. What is the unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason?
Oh, hope it's not 6 letters, whatever it is.
Those photos aren't the only things that are memory loss. This DVD is memory loss. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I meant me, part of the Apollo astronaut mission. I didn't want to tell you guys until now, but I'm part of it. What do you think I mean by all of us?
Now,
I mean us!
You lie! I never did any kind of
You
interview.
lie! You know how people talk? Actually, I say that, but that is verbatim what was shouted at Barack Obama during an address to Congress. So, you know, maybe some people do talk that way.
was Owie. That was her.
Oh my god, you're right!
Asahina in the flesh.
Congresswoman Aoi Asahina from Fuckville.
Noted Mitt Romney supporter Owie Asahina.
God!
Can you imagine if they were like, yeah, we opened up your brains and we like messed with it to get rid of your memories. We're really bad at brain surgery though, which is why all of you are stupid. How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Me when I look at Makoto's dick, am I right?
Oh, good. This is perfect time for me to make some tea.
Getting all riled up. What you talking about? I'm not listening. That's impossible. Oh, fuck my ass! Are you sure about that? I'm not listening. Getting all riled. What are you talking about? That's impossible. Ooh! Grar, I can't hear you. Better luck next time. What do you want? Oh, son of a bitch! Put it. Ah! You. Ooh, are you sure about this? I'm not listening. You're getting all riled up. Ow! That's impossible. Proof! Fuck! Shit! Ow! Are you talking about that? I'm not listening. You're getting all riled up. We talking about? Ooh, that's impossible. Proof! I'm not listening. You're getting all riled up. I'm not listening. You sure about this? What you talking about? I'm not listening. You're getting all riled up.
The end is near, and so I face the final
Use the wrong one.
part.
Biolab lights. Biolab lights.
I'm trying. It takes. They wouldn't have need to switch if they had already switched. After all, then they switched.
Oh, so you're saying Junko we first?
Fully voiced.
Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Best character incoming? I seriously doubt it.
Welcome to Big Honey.
Please voice Junko Jello. No, Lenti has been voicing one character for like 20 hours.
I've been waiting for this.
No, it wasn't. Well, don't worry. You can take over the best character, Makoto.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over. Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
No, I expected it to be too long.
Oh my god.
It's Junko! We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Oh, hubba, am I right?
God.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Makoto to make a little point.
In other words,
In other words,
In other words,
Makoto's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
just as I suspected.
The ultimate detective. How can you talk like that? Vixen, you're such a good voice actor. How are you doing that?
Your Keiko impression's amazing.
Shut up. To be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else. She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her.
I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside world? You mean the outside world?
Now, are you interested in what I have to say? You want to see what's out there? I want to see too.
God, I'd love it to just be normal. And she's like,
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Shit. This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
God, I hope it's an irradiated nuclear hellscape and we die of, like, poison. Oh, okay. God, you guys believe anything, huh?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
That's a television. You can watch TV on it.
Calm down, it's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on, now you're just being ridiculous.
The only hope to repopulate the Earth is a small group of scientists trying to create homunculi from nothing.
The only hope to repopulate the Earth is everyone plowy owie.
I hate that.
That fucking sucks, dude. I'm gonna be fucking real with you. If at this point, if you're like sitting here and you're believing the world is over, right? And she's pulling this shit and being like, answer my questions, you fuckwits. Just beat her to death and leave.
God, you could just like throw SpaghettiOs at the screen and screen cap it and get better dialogue than this.
Yeah, like, ooh.
Sorry, yeah, I meant alphabet soup, but I'm still right.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
The idea that it's like you, ha ha ha, the ultimate despair. Yes, the world has ended, but you don't remember having to go to high school. Like, maybe I truly feel American here, being like, oh no, high school, the best days of my life, if I'm a fucking loser.
We haven't said this directly, but I'm just gonna say it out loud just to be clear. This twist sucks. It's boring as fuck.
Oh, Widow, I'm not fighting you.
Wow.
I just need to say it out loud.
Keep critiquing the game, huh?
I mean, we're just watching Vixen, like, practice acting. Like, there's nothing else you can get from this.
I'm having a fantastic time.
Welcome to my improv class.
Here's my script I'll be reading from directly. What do you mean I got a D for despair?
I was on a desk. I remember it was hard.
No way.
Dude, the beginning of 100 Line is this exact same scene, and they even specify that the desk is hard.
I'm glad they maintained continuity. If they had woken up on a desk that wasn't that hard, I'd be like, well, how does this take place in the same world as Danganronpa then? You saying a desk hardness can just change like that? No.
Am I to believe that this desk I'm waking up on is made by Orami, what's his name? The chocolate guy who makes fake furniture? That doesn't seem hard. This desk is melting in the afternoon heat. This desk is a sham.
So you just used us.
What a dumb thing to say at this. You used us? Junko, my friend, I am betrayed. Shut up.
We're friends. We've been friends for 2 years.
God, he really for real might, though. I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you for the sake of it. Should I, like, try for, like, a little bit? All right, hang on.
Sure, have fun
Up
with
to
it.
you.
Have fun will not happen. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
No, this isn't just some game to us. It's murder, plain and simple. You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault.
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys,
You'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
No fighting, no killing, only fucking owie.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me and make your way to the outside world.
Even if this is the best place to be and she's telling the truth, you should vote to kill her and then just stay here. What are you doing?
I'd like to play a game. If you push the button that kills you, it will kill you. But if you push the button that kills me, it will kill me. And I've labeled them. There are no tricks.
And then you look up, but both of you need to press the button. And you look up and it's fucking Aoi and Hagakure sweating profusely.
Oh man,
Oh shit, oh no, oh shit.
what do these buttons say? I wasn't listening.
No, Hagakure, no. Okay.
You're not normal hands. They're not normal.
Makoto.
Listen,
I lost? Me? No way. It can't be.
It can't despair.
Yeah.
Well, that's just totally the best.
Skip.
Skip, skip, skip. People be drawn Hex Maniac like this. Ugh.
Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Hey, so doing all the same shit that you did before all in a row is not what I would call extra special. That's a clip show. And no one fucking likes clip shows.
We can't just stand around like this. At some point, we need to leave. Makoto, would you do the honors?
Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's word, I took out the object we'd gotten, and how do I put this? We left. Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. You took the time to say, how do I say this, and this is what you came up with. But there also has to be lots of hope, right? I just pictured Kyoko turning and killing him and then walking out.
The act of searching for hope to try and it. That by itself is the true meaning of hope.
Is the true meaning of Christmas.
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Yasuhiro Hagakure was hit by a bus and died.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can.
Well, there's so few of us and we're so small. So what can we do? No, we can probably do anything.
Yeah, me most of all, 2 feet high.
Yeah!
Wahoo ending!
Explosion.
Legitimately, the other day, I was having a moment of like sitting on the beach, gazing out of the waves, metaphorically, you know, like really heavily soul searching. If, God forbid, it comes to pass that people give you enough money to play Danganronpa 2, whether I'd be up for doing it or not. I genuinely have to think about it.
Thank you, Aaron, but for continuity's sake, we need you.
That is fucking true,
Yeah, we
isn't it?
Oh,
Thank you.
God, you're right. Ow. Fuck. Shit. How did I pick, like, the only characters for which... Oh, God damn it.